I've got nobody in my channel. Hopefully y'all will catch up with me. I don't know why.
Yes.
But we're going to try this again. This is a hard battle, isn't it? Okay, we need to be clever. Okay, we can't let our main character die. Who can we sacrifice?
Nothing to it.
Frankly, we could potentially sacrifice the drow.
I'll best be paid well for this.
And I'm really, really, truly sick and tired of OBS with the, from now on, I'm sorry to the people in my kick. We're going to be using the Twitch studio for the morning streams because at least it is, plays nicely with the old games. The OBS we can use for the evening streams. But I can't keep doing this. This is,
Yes.
really shitty.
Oh, all right.
Her you can have. Let's let you focus on her.
Growling?
I'm ready, I think.
You could potentially
I
have
can
him,
dance
in
on
my
the head of a
opinion.
pin as well.
And her.
Huh?
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Bravado, uncle, but you shall.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked that one to save.
You shall make
What is it?
Edwin, why are you going over there? I need you over here.
this brash fool has some strength.
Okay, he took the two I wanted him to. I'm surprised he didn't take the dwarf, but that's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So I said we're going to focus on this altar. Kind of a shame about the drow.
Go bother someone else.
I love his accent. I can't help it. So,
Let's see what you're
My spell disrupted. I'm busy, okay? One.
get out of the way, you dumb fucker. So, we have another one that's similar. Is this? This what you fight on the altar? You fight the altar? Okay, we've already destroyed the altar. Unfortunately, that did not. We're going to have to destroy the Shadow Lord then. We don't have to be as quick about it as we think. If we lose those two, we can always resurrect them. Which is why I chose to sacrifice them.
Just ask.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Not really. Hood. I don't see the creature that he summoned, so we will have to summon another one.
Next swing.
Whatever you want.
Good thing I didn't disrupt Edwin's.
They are over.
You,
I'm skilled in avoidance.
where are your potions at? Heal yourself before you die. That'd be nice not to have to resurrect too, but I was willing to take that chance, of course. Oh, we've managed to petrify him. Oh no, that's the statue. So thank you to all you who followed me over and who have stuck with me. I very much appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow morning we're just going to start with Twitch. I'm sorry to the people in Kick, but I can't do this. This is too frustrating for me. So now we have...
You are welcome in my sight.
the evil of that altar has been destroyed. Some of Amunator's golden coloring can now be seen beneath. The filth of the Shade Lord. Let's go talk to this. This is the ranger. Freedom from his domination. Thank you. Bye. That was very short-lived, but mayhaps she will go back to her god. That was a lot of cash. Did you see that? Oh. Yes.
Huh? It is done. Uh-huh.
Get up and wipe yourself off. If it were me, I would have them resurrect with no spells. But of course, she's a priestess, so maybe. She go level my little rosary is blocking that. Okay, so we've got our problem solved by going into the Twitch studio. As I said, I fucking hate OBS. I do. It's great for modern games. It's shit for old games. For any of you who are retro gamers, that you stream your retro games, it really just cannot be recommended. Bring yourself up, darling. Okay, so we all more or less live to tell about it. Now, you get your stuff. Get dressed. Nothing worse than a naked drow. Okay. Where? So these are normal bullets. These are normal bullets. They don't work without a slingshot. Why is she carrying this? Someone else died on her place? If I had to guess. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like somebody else died here. That's not even our stuff. Put these here. These here, that's all we have left of our beautiful +1 bullets. Bugger. So the mage shall know what it is. Put this in your stuff, and we won't need this or this. We have a ton of just absolute crap in our thing here. He said, the clearing south, just a second. Hidden, there's a treasure hidden here, remember? Placed carefully within the standing column of the rock. These columns are common in this area, and the column is different only in that its clearing is surrounded by a copse of trees. I intend to send this journal to my family, so we're looking for a column that's near a bunch of trees, and there should be some treasure buried there. Okay, there's room in those sacks for the moment. You can take this bag. What are you again? Shadow prison key. We don't need that anymore. And what are you? Ah, the ward stone. We don't need that anymore. Excellent. So let's see what you can identify. Dark Mail +3. Nice fire damage resistance. Cloak of the Stars, the ability to create +5 darts. Nobody uses darts. Maybe somebody will someday. Okay, so he's got 0, and he's still got 0. At least it gives him fire damage protection. That's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and that she can't use. I don't think she's going to be able to use the other one either. Her strength is not sufficient. That's the problem. Hand. Nobody else can use those. So let's level these guys up. My priests have both of them have leveled up. Cloak of Fear. This is Finger of has caused serious wounds. Okay. What is this one? Domination. This one is Cure Poison. What are you again? Holy Power. The caster imbues himself with the strength and the skill of a fighter of the same level. The priest's strength is set to 1800, which is pretty fucking nice. Even if it is normally higher, his Fiasco becomes that of a fighter of the same level, and he gains +1 temporary hit point for every level. That's actually not a bad spell. Let's take that. And her strength sucks, so. We're going to leave him with his resurrection spell because if he dies, the game's over, right? So he's a good one to leave with a resurrection spell. And that's what they got for extra spells. Okay. It's a quick save because while we're not the best gamers in the world, we're also not the dumbest. So we are looking for, okay, so we learned 2 new things this morning. Number one, well, we learned 1 new thing this morning. Number one, you can't put any custom points on your map or the game will crash. We learned this the other day when we had so many technical problems as well. And once the OBS, actually we did learn 2 things. Once the OBS crashes, you can basically bend over and kiss your ass goodbye because your game's not going to take anymore. It goes into the game and it sticks. That's what happened to us last time too. So we learned that, we confirmed our suspicions that when it comes to older games that the OBS really does suck. So we're looking for a column. Seems like a column that's near some trees, doesn't it? And yet there doesn't seem to be anything here.
You require my counsel, yes?
I don't think
Fleet of
this
foot
game
and all that.
has... I miss the games where you had to search to find things like hidden doors, you know?
Yes. Simple.
No, they've done a lot of different things to try to make these games user-friendly for people who are not really huge D&D fans. Okay, there's the gaping hole we jumped into, and yet this part of the... I guess we didn't really jump in the hole, but sure as heck felt like it. Let's uncover the area. There's the stairs we went down. It's much nicer now, isn't it? Let's see where we are on the map. We are at the edge of the world. Okay. Fair enough. We have reached the edge of the world. Mountain line? Mountain spot. Seems a little bit bizarre, but okay. I am not an expert on mountain lions, by the way. So I do apologize. That is very frustrating this morning. With the OBS, when you open it the first time, the restream chat is never working properly. You always have to close it and reopen it, which is a tolerable thing. I can just click the chat off. I can always see the chat inside the stream, even if with some difficulty. Oh. I don't really feel that we're making any progress in finding this this column. I guess I didn't expect there to be so many of them either. I am holding down the tab button, by the way, as you can see when you see the character stats above their heads. You can see when I'm holding the tab button. Okay, I really can't wait till this evening's stream so that because we don't have these problems with the Pillars of Eternity. It's frustrating because this is a fun game to play an evil party in, which is why we're doing it. We're clearing the area here, so it's a silly thing to say. Okay, where are we at? How do we manage to skip this part here? That takes real talent. So it's the sun's starting to rise. I'm gonna open the curtains, turn off the big light, which is just costing me extra electricity. And electricity in Germany, like all utilities in Germany now, it's exceedingly expensive, really excessively so. And then I'm gonna open my windows real quick. Because even in this room that's not heated at night, it's covered with water. Oops, that's not what I want. Aha! And there we have it. Our search is over, except... Are they fucking joking with me? Seriously? Are you people seeing this? Look at this. There it is, but we can't access it. See, when I go over it, there's no way to access the thing. Das darf nicht wahr sein, oder? See? There's no access point for it. Wow, that sucks. Let's not waste any more time on this. Let's blow this popsicle stand. That just fucking sucks. That really does. Oh, wow.
If you wish.
Wow, oh wow. And this is like the only part of this one we haven't uncovered. Which is cool. So, and by the way, with regards to the frustration of my streams, my life has been primarily adversity, so that's just the way life is. Just sometimes it sucks. So, let's get our party down here. The ranger is dead. We need to report to the mayor of the town, see if he's got some sort of a reward for us, because we did resolve his problems. We couldn't help it that the ranger died. It really, seriously was not our fault. Let's go down here to his house. Get them all down here. I don't think that anything's going to attack them in between. We've already basically cleared this area. Well, they're making their way there. I'm going to make myself some cappuccino. So, ich hab die Fenster hier, Lars. Okay, he might have gone back to bed. What the hell's going on now? Pause because an enemy is sighted. Okay, where? You gotta be kidding me, folks. You stopped me for this? Just kill the stupid thing. That's a wild tiger this time? Yeah, it escaped from the zoo. Okay. Well, my partner's not feeling too well at all today. He felt worse yesterday. I think he spends most of his time in bed. I want him to go to his damn doctor. He seems to think that my knowledge, medical knowledge, although it's reasonably good for a layperson, is somehow a substitute for his doctor. It is definitely not. If I say go to the fucking doctor, I mean go to the doctor. Okay. Find where the door is. These old games, right? Maybe I had my sweater on inside out. I'm so doof. I don't, though.
Is there something you need?
Your whip on my back.
Okay, so it's not him. Okay, so that's it. I will continue to look into the source of your problem. Apparently we have to do that before we can go on with this.
Is there something you need?
I wish to tell you, a Shade Lord was responsible.
Oh, this is most joyous news.
Yeah, it's sad that the ranger's dead. Seriously? As agreed, here's your armor of my ancestor ranger. It is leather, but I assure you it is most strongly bound with magic to make it as strong as plate mail. We've got one guy who can use that. I'm not sure if the armor would be of any use to you. Is this enough of a reward? I suppose I could offer you some amount of gold as well. I would gladly accept gold if you would offer it. Yes, yes, of course. I mean, after 100 gold?
Yeah.
Fight well, for now you will die. We got to business.
Factory arrangement. I had not thought this group capable of pleasing me, but I am impressed.
Seriously? Does this guy have any idea what I risked taking care of this shit?
Aye, this be a grand enough lot. Mayhap I won't be needing to kill y'all any time.
Where shall I display my Yoshimo is willing?
We may have to make a rather hasty exit
Satisfactory
out of
arrangement.
town. What a reputation for. We're on it early today, folks. It went up to 9 and then it
I
dropped
had
down
not
to
thought
4.
this group capable of pleasing me, but I am impressed.
Decreased by 2. Decreased by 3, yep.
Out with it.
100 gold. I'll risk my hide for that shit. Seriously? Let's see if the innkeeper is still willing to give us a room. If not, we were able to sleep up in the Rangers.
Mayhap I won't be needing to kill y'all any time soon.
Let's save it, as I do not regret that decision. Fucking 100 gold pieces. Was in this Scheiße.
I'm not worried.
Complaining sounds better in German, doesn't it?
Temporary.
What'd he say?
I'm not worried. I'm sure these setbacks are temporary.
Ah, so it's him. Sucker. Did I not rent the room? You mean my party's, get your asses over here. We're all here in the inn, let us rest. Stop being stupid.
You're not mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
Not my problem, dude. Maybe you shouldn't have invested that much money in it. Let's beat it. Do all this popsicle stand. As I said, this is a tutorial in how to play an evil party, folks, okay? Oh, that is definitely something I'm going to have to post on my YouTube to annoy people. It turned out, by the way, the person who was getting annoyed with me apparently seems to have been a real-life friend who is no longer my friend. He quit following me on YouTube, and he cut me off on Instagram, and I wrote to him over the WhatsApp, and he never answered. So, the question is, do we really want to go fight the dragon here? Let's go back over here and do this one. This one is not quite as bad. It would raise our reputation 1 point. Then we can go back into the city. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. It's very serious problems. This game was sadly not designed to play evil characters. I mean, it was. They obviously the dialogue will let us know that somebody thought about it, but it's certainly not encouraging you, because if your reputation, I think a reputation of 4 is enough to get you attacked by the guards, but I think 5 is not. So we didn't want to make a frontal assault here. We agreed to meet the little chit over here on this side of the keep, but up. We need to go up. Oh, it is here. Excellent. Excellent. The fun is hunting down her servant
you
Dalton
are.
and killing him
I've been
and killing
waiting
her aunt,
positively
who's so rude to
ages
us.
for you.
Ages. still scouting around, and the outer walls have been breached. That means that they're inside, and you'll have a tough time getting them out. I think it's about time you tell me just what we're going to be fighting. So I'm going to close these windows again. That's not really long enough per se, but it is very loud and annoying. I'm finished getting myself some more cappuccino here. So tomorrow we're just going to start off with the Twitch, by the way, or we may start with the OBS, but if it crashes, we're going straight to the Twitch. Let's do it that way, okay? Since the OBS is just not very friendly with any games, it's really annoying. I hadn't realized these games counted nowadays as retro games until someone made me aware of it, by the way. As I've said before, I always think of retro games as like Nintendo and stuff. All you want is a little bit more cappuccino. My partner tends to come out and take all the water because he makes 3 cups of tea all at once. And the system lets me cold one of the day. So, my setback with his health is annoying because I wanted to send him home for a couple nights this week. Yes, I should have told you previously, but the others refused to help when they found out. We are beset by trolls, a vast number of them. Worse yet, there are some kind of snake creatures with them. I've never seen the like of them before, but I've been sheltered most of my life. Yes, it's patently obvious. The main assault began just a few nights ago. I think they were driven from the north by the elves, and perhaps the new settlements south of Tethir. They are nasty, right? I know, trolls can only be permanently killed by fire or acid, but those snake things look even meaner. Why would they come here? Whatever the reason, they are here. I am sorry, but I don't know numbers or tactics. I only know that we must get rid of them. We must rescue my family, and that is all. Okay, we need more information. We can't just march through the front doors. We'll slaughter. Well, I've been thinking, I'm pretty sure they would have left someone alive. Dawson, he would be tending this stable. You should try to reach him. You don't have to go through the front lines. Approach north of the palisade. There is a secret door that allows entry along the base of the keep, and they mean on the left side. So, I used it occasionally to sneak out while my parents aren't looking. They don't much like me interacting with the local peasants, but I can do so much for them. Okay. Lars, gehst du heute zum Arzt?
Mit dir zusammen, ja.
Wie bitte?
Mit dir zusammen.
Wieso mit mir zusammen?
Weil ich nie alleine tun kann. Mir geht's nicht gut. Bitte. Wir warten noch.
Okay. And I could take to the shadows as quick as nobles want. No, I'm not taking you with me. No. Not a chance in all the hells. I'm more than capable of doing this without you. Well, fine. I'll just sit here and twiddle my toes. No, you could embroider something. While you go and get yourself killed. Tell Dawson that I sent you or he won't trust you. Not sure I do either. Let's bring these guys in here. What we're going to do is we're going to deal with their spells before we head off and let them rest real quick. So we need as many spells with fire or acid as we can get. So let's get rid of these. That one may prove useful. Let's leave that. Okay, the rest isn't so good wie geschenkt. That's not of interest for us. Because they're not going to be treatment. That's an excellent fire spell. She just does not have the sheer number of spells that he has. We need to take a look at that leather armor. What she has here are not, strictly speaking, fire or acid spells. Republicans. unspeakably nice, really. Oh, it's a halberd. I thought it was an axe. Okay. I think he only uses axes, but and warhammers. Okay. Now we will get to also assemble the Flail of Ages.
Huh?
Just a second. So Lars? Wow, I'm really clueless. He goes through here and I don't even notice. Larsy? Yes, it is. It's my big baby boy's trying to be out. So now this is a rabbit. Oh, Mama's big baby. Oh, oh. Yes. Mama's big baby.
It is done.
What is big baby? Yes, Mama's big baby. Is that really just right here? No, it can't be. We are way too far south. It's crazy noises. And then again, maybe so. There it is. Need to do his ears later. His breed gets so these ear infections. That is really, really hard to. If you can get rid of them, it's hard to keep them away. Answer called nature real quick. Be right there.
Could we not have hired some poor fools to do this for us? This is no place for a man of my stature.
Subtly made and subtly maintained. But good killing grounds, nevertheless.
I can't help it. I just love listening to him. He's so funny. Love Edwin's accent. I love listening to his commentary. The drow gets on my nerves. Sick and tired of hearing her crap. I think we finally killed the romance with her, thank God. I was getting sick and tired of listening to her whine. Their idea of romancing in this game is just whininess.
As I thought.
If memory serves, you're right behind me, right?
Uh-huh.
Make sure we save it here.
Simple.
Subtly made and subtly maintained. But good
Sounds
children.
drunk, doesn't he?
Yes.
He really, for the world, he sounds drunk. Hoo he hoo he. Goes to her. Someone should have one of those, but I'm not sure they do. Let's give him those. Let's see, do you have this? Dat is gedacht.
Aye, this
Excellent.
be a grand enough lot. Mayhap I won't be needing to kill you all anytime soon.
Those are all magical, and that'll be worth some cash. After all, as I demonstrated with the Minister Lloyd, we're not doing this for fun. We expect to get paid. 100 gold pieces. Such an insult. The arrows go to you. The bolts can stay here. Thing's nice, isn't it? She's got 2 weapons in her hands, otherwise we'd be able to equip the crossbow. Don't
this thing?
push. Don't push.
Very well. Hiya.
Just looks like the perfect place for a trap, doesn't it? Press escape.
Yes.
So, okay.
If you wish.
Cry
Some
for your
nameless servant.
lives. They are over.
Nothing to look like I can kill the servant. Okay, so what we do is we get them down. They have to be close to death. Using anything before that point is not going to be helpful, okay?
Missed.
You're
Right there.
Yes, master. What should
So
I
that
fetch
is the
now?
point where we want to...
What shall
Okay? And that's how that goes. For those of you who have not done this.
what?
Using fire and acid against them is all good and well, but you need them to finish them off. So you can save yourself the trouble by just...
I am ready, I think.
Servants' quarters, there shouldn't be any traps here. Should be, would be, could be. Look at my gold ring. They must have stole that. Peasants are freaking thieves. Do you seriously think they could afford? And how did they afford a lock on there? Okay, so we still don't have an ammo belt, do we? His inventory is way too full. I'm unhappy about it. It doesn't leave us much room. I don't want to fill up the mage's inventory either. Be clear about that. Not happy about it. The thief needs some space, however, to actually put things in there.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
Huh? What do you want?
Shaw, destiny awaits.
Uh-huh. Out.
That's all we need from there. He has no idea what it is. She does. Fandias is okay. suck. Okay. There's not very many
Yes.
spells that are important enough to me that I'm going to sit here and try to learn them more than once.
I have nothing you wish.
And who be you then? Come around the back, did you? I suppose you must have. Nothing but trolls and snakes the front way. What are you doing here then? Number 2, I guess. I've come here to get you fool peasants out of here before you get killed. Now, why would you want to be going and doing that? Sure sounds like you don't care much for the likes of me. Is Miss Natalia what sent you, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, but I don't care for any of you, at least not beyond what she's paying me. Like I said, you know, if you keep up with me here, this is a lesson in how to play an evil party. Don't care what brought you here if it gets me out alive. I'm no stranger to people helping for the wrong reasons. Got Miss Natalia for that. No matter, help is help, I always say. Okay, are any people hidden around here? Any left alive at all? I don't know. I seen a few make a break for it, but they were killed as they run. Maybe a few are hidden here or there. I know Lord Arnis is still alive. At least he was this morning. He was trying to get the parts for his flail. He keeps it in pieces and would never say why he left it like that. Wasn't my place to ask, really. Seems like a stupid thing to do. It's like keeping your gun in one room, keeping your ammo in the other, and people break into your. How the hell you want to get your? That makes no sense. And we grew up, by the way, with guns. My father had guns. Us growing up the whole time, 4 of us, and none of us was stupid enough to play with them. But then again, when we were 5 years old, he started teaching us to clean the guns, how to use the guns, and everything, how to respect the guns. So. Huge difference to not teaching your kids all that kind of stuff like you ought to be. Probably took him down to the dungeon. Lord Arnis had his dungeon boarded up, but I think them trolls sniffed it out. Don't know why they didn't just kill everyone. How many trolls do you think are here? Maybe 30? Good gad. There was a big troll that seemed to be in charge. I've kept out of sight, but I also heard him bossing something called a yuan-ti. I don't know how many of those there are. How many of your fellows have survived so far? I don't know. Okay, that's the same dialogue again, just different wording for it. All right, then I'll be off to do my dirty work. Nope. All I need from you, how about you start a run and we see how far you get. You can't be serious. If I go running, they'll hear me for sure. Even if you don't kill me yourself. I'm dead either way. And they'll raise the alarm. And you'll want to, do you really want to do this? You best start a running. Don't make me say it again. You're no better than the monsters out there. That's probably true. Ooh.
I find this a most
Ooh.
satisfactory arrangement.
How can my reputation decrease by 4? Is that even possible? My reputation is a 1. Okay? If you people need a tutorial in how to play an evil party, this is it. Look at that, a 1. Okay. Okay. So, see, there's actually 3 of you in here, even though Twitch only shows 1. Twitch is just shit. So, our reputation is a 1 at the moment. We are going to have very real problems going back into this city. And it actually should have been 0 because we had a 4 and it dropped by 4. And 4 minus 4 is not 1.
If you wish.
Oh my god. We are so evil. Oh, good. I'd forgotten that you find some acid and fire arrows here. Oh my gosh, we're so evil. Oh, I don't know why I'm giving them to her, but that's okay. She's like, don't bother me with this mail. And those will be great when we have enough of them, because until then, it's just a waste. Like I said, you need to make sure to get them at the end. That's the most crucial thing. Is that the latter hits are fire or, I know I keep doing that. Keep giving that to her because she's in the wrong spot. But you need to make sure that the last hits, when they fall to the ground and they're not dead and they won't die, that's when you need to hit them with acid and fire. You can hit them by all means beforehand, but it's not gonna kill them if it's not, the last attack is not acid or fire. Oh, nice spear. It's +1 staff. It'll bring us some money. Other than that, it's fairly useless. Trying to decide whether or not to equip her. I think we have a better crossbow than that, if memory serves. If memory serves. So, let's go over here. Really? Oh yeah, she didn't have room in her inventory. +1. I think he has a +2, does he not? Yep, +2 short bow. And I am still trying to decide whether or not to equip her with the crossbow. Whoops, wrong person, sorry. We have some magical bullets for her. And now we have some decent amount of arrows for him, which will be fine. We definitely want to assemble the Flail of Ages.
I'm ready, I think. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
See, this one is shut. Rather permanently, because we don't have the key.
I am skilled, fleet of foot and all that.
Don't know if we can get through the whole keep today. That's what I was saying. This game has a lot of good gameplay hours in it.
Huh? Yeah, yeah.
And it really does. I was thinking there was a room beyond that.
You require my counsel, yes?
Jacques can trust us for the foolish.
Yes.
The
Oh,
dead.
all right.
Uh-huh.
Where shall I Yoshimo is willing.
Stop letting yourself get pushed around. I'm actually surprised my earbuds used to hold for maybe an hour or two, and that was it. They did not hold out for longer. So there's the head of cold. It's an unidentified ring, and he does not have the capability to identify it, so he will be giving it to her. They're close enough now. Also, he cannot wield the flail, but he can. Our priest of Talos. Not you. Sorry.
Yes, it is
Please
done.
come here. And you, what is this? Ring. Earth control. Ooh, charm earth elemental. What do you have elsewise? Ring of invisibility. Ring of protection +1. We should probably put on Edwin since he is in deeper, more dire need of it. We'll put the elemental control on her. So, let's get to work here. The Hidden Forge seems to work by the mind's will alone. Its magic is such that it will fix the Flail of Ages merely by your wishing it to do so. The forge has a handle with several chains attached. You shall have to find the heads of the flail and bring them to this forge.
If
Fair enough.
memory serves.
Good night.
You're right behind me, right?
Find familiar is utterly useless to any of us because my protagonist is not a wizard. Pretty sure she already has it in her repertoire. Entweder oder ist es egal. Wunderbar, darling. Einfach verbracht.
What?
Completely useless. So did he... He has not...
Huh?
You place the part of the flail on the forge and the work begins. The hammer begins to pound as invisible forces bring up a chain to attach to the magical bowl. A short time later, the flail is ready. So we have the Flail of Ages with only the cold head on it at the moment, which is not going to help us tremendously against the trolls. This is a +1 mace. Stow that. The bag we have actually had the Flail of Ages in it, but we didn't want to cheat like that. We took the bag to put things in. Oh, our mage has gone up a level. I think she's the only one, right? And she really, Edwin has an incredible amount of spells, and she just doesn't. You suck. Okay, that's what she got extra, 2 spells. Nevertheless, let's sleep so that the drowse doesn't start whining at us in between. She said naively.
Fear me.
Be quick with it. Let's be paid well.
Yes.
I will give you some attention.
I agree. Okay, so they push each other around normally, and when you need them to, they can't get through, right? That's the way that works.
Ustanza dost.
What? Simple.
I am yours to command.
Mine is the fist of death.
Yes, whatever you want.
Wow, he's got it out for my mage there, doesn't he? I mean, when they chase them down, you know they've got it out for him. Haha, too late.
If you wish.
Well, that wasn't a very good night's sleep. That wasn't a very anything sleep. So we really didn't sleep. Who's supposed to be keeping watch here? Just saying. Okay. Shall we try again? One of them would allow us to use all our healing spells before we slept. I'm thinking it's not this one. Doesn't really matter. It's not like we have a time limit on this. I like it. Okay, we're standing right here. We can always go back outside and sleep. It's not like we're that far from the entrance. This feels very much like masturbation, trying to sleep over and over again. Oh.
You must gather your party before
Where in the
venturing
hell are you
forth.
at?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Stupid.
What do you want?
Okay. That makes us ready to venture forth. Hida.
Out with it.
Okay. Das tut gut.
eh? Very well. Hiya.
What, if you wish?
So at least when we're done here, we'll have a powerful artifact, namely the Flail of Ages. So now this is what I'm talking about. Oh. Bugger me. Wasted a spell. Apparently his cold mace is something. The cold head on that mace apparently is something that will take care of the trolls as well. There used to be trolls in here. I'll never forget the first time I went through this keep. Are y'all like that? You really just remember these games from the first time you played them? It has been decades since I played this game, literally decades. So I played this. I got myself the discs when it very first came out. I had played Baldur's Gate 1 when it very first was released as well. And that's my chick in the Pillars of Eternity 2 who has a dagger proficiency. And so as soon as this came out, I had to have it. Y'all know what I mean. I had to have it. Bought it, played it, loved it. I even inherited my mother's copy when she died. So I was the only one of the children in my family, and this is fascinating for me. I am the only gamer out of all the children in my family. It's really weird. And I guess maybe it shouldn't be quite so weird. I learned how to repair computers in the military. I was the first female to be admitted to the Field Artillery Digital Systems Repair Specialist course of training.
Said.
So.
1 viewers, smiley face, alarm clock 1 hour 42 minutes and 50 seconds.
I think that it hangs together with that. If you're done with him, when you play a good party, it's upsetting because you can't save these people. And it is really quite upsetting for you, you know? I am seriously thinking about having her, let the rest of them work on that, use a crossbow. What do we have available? Wolfgang. I guess in bow shaft we need the string. There's this one. That's a light crossbow. The other one was non-magical. I thought we had a heavy crossbow. Obviously, I could be hallucinating, but I doubt it. Okay, this is a +1. This is a +2. Okay, I was hallucinating. He's not a problem. So let's do this. What are you? +1s. You're +2s. Put you there, and you are lightning. And you are bolts of biting. That there. Start with the +1s. She is just getting hit quite
Shaw guides my hand.
We are really despised. I don't think even I've gotten down to a 1 before. That is beeindruckend. That's really impressive. Blah. Okay. We're just really hitting it with the mean stuff here, aren't we? Eventually we need to find Edwin a ranged weapon. She's also a thief. We need to not forget that. We need to be patient in these old games as well. Oh, we have enough arrows, thank you. Oh, you people are a bunch of peasants. These are the guards' quarters, I believe. Certainly looks like it. I'll leave them of these coins. They're probably dead anyhow. Oh, Viconi can always use bullets. Oh, Ubagans, take that back. Nice, and they're already on me. Oh, oh, oh. There's a gem in the toilet. Sapphire? Star sapphire, even.
What?
If you open that door and just go, oh, it's toilets, you know, you're going to miss something. I think they both already have this spell. Oh, I'm mistaken. Well, now they do.
I have not thought this group
Oh.
capable of pleasing me, but I am
He
impressed.
has a sling. Though, I forgot he has a sling. I completely forgot that. That would be nice, so that he's not like right up on top of the trolls getting himself killed. Ooh. So, yeah, you thought we were a bunch of goody two-shoes, which we are.
It is done.
Stove can be used to make what we need to do in order to, when we get to the bottom level, there'll be Umber Hulks. And in order to distract them, we can kill the dogs in the courtyard and turn them into food for the Umber Hulks. This is a game, as much as it may seem that it should be fairly, you know, innocuous, this is not a game that's for the weak of heart, really, the faint of heart. This is a game that is can be quite brutal.
As I thought.
But just wander in and start opening things. Don't worry about any traps or
What do
anything.
you need? I am skilled enough. Nothing
Crazy
dangerous,
clerics.
I would hope.
One never knows.
Could we not have hired some poor fools to do this for us? This is no place for a man of my stature.
We could have done, but where's the fun in that? What is more important than my star sapphire? Oh yes, nothing. Okay, then that goes in our scroll case.
You require my... I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I'm not sure that's going to be terribly productive, but you can if you want to. She already has quite a few extras here. Inventory puzzles game, as my friend Danny said. I find those words coming back to my head, back into my head over and over and over again. So we have come up here. We've really no choice, have we? I guess we do. Let's see what's through this door. Trolls. Wheel. Step back. Let him in. He's not coming in? Come on, you can do it. Come on, hop, 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 hop. Okay, then we'll come to you. I really think that cold head is enough to get that last hit on the troll.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to kill us to use some of our spells, is it?
What is it?
Embarrassing.
Yes.
So,
Victory shall be ours. You know this. Vita mortis
I really find the women in this game to be quite annoying. I think it's a personal perspective.
If you wish.
Oh yeah, there's quite a nasty battle up in this room. So in the what looks like a library. Okay, let's all go tromping into the room. Come on, let's all go tromping into the room, right? Because this just seems like the smartest thing we can do today.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? Fleet of foot and all that.
Okay, so
Doubly careful. I'm
we're gonna
sure
have
all
to.
manner
We're not
of
gonna
stupid
finish this thing
mousetraps await
today.
our toes in the
And
dark.
I need to take my partner to the doctor. So before we start this rather nasty battle here, let's end the game for today. And pick this back up tomorrow, where if it crashes in the OBS, if we have any problems at all with the OBS, we're switching over to the Twitch studio immediately. We're not going to try it twice. Because that happened to us last time too. When we went back in, the OBS acquired the game, but it would not keep up with the game. And I don't know what the problem is, and I don't care. I have zero interest in it. My interest is streaming, and anything that comes between me and my ability to stream is shit. Just saying. So, we've got to end the stream for today, and I appreciate y'all being with me, especially those of you who stick with me through this kind of crap. Clearly, this is not my fault. I did the best I can with it, and I appreciate your understanding with it. Y'all have a great night, rest of your day, whatever. Join me this evening for Pillars of Eternity. If it's in a bad time slot for you, give me a whisper. Throw me a bone here. Give me a hint. What's a good time slot for you? Okay, you can put it if you give me the time in your time zone. Just tell me what your time zone is, and I'll translate it myself over into my time zone. It's not a problem. I need to know when is a good time for people. Okay, I think Pillars of Eternity is a terrific game. I think a lot of people enjoy it, and I will hopefully see you then. No? So y'all take care of yourselves until then.